Hi, welcome to my site. I'm Binance Stuff. John Stell is my proper name. And today we're going to look at, having another look at this guy called Lou from Truth Seekers, Lou Cuello, Cuello. And he promises no nonsense, no bullshit. Crypto Truth Bombs is his YouTube channel. So let's take a look at this Crypto Truth Bombs. So one of the So his project is Truth Seekers, and Truth Seekers partners with a company called Redlight Finance. So this is the kind of company that Truth Seekers partners with. So if you go to Twitter, what you'll see is a class action lawsuit against Redlight. Okay. So someone's bringing a class action lawsuit to them, and if you go to the page, you can see lots of angry people in the comments, okay, how much they were scammed and that kind of thing. These goofs scammed me for 1,500. Please send to jail where they belong. Okay. Once a promising startup, Red LC quickly turned into a nightmare for over 10,000 investors who was scammed out of millions of dollars in a Ponzi scheme. All right. So Lou from Truth Seekers is trying to stop all this, but yet he's partnering with a Ponzi scheme. Okay. Redlight Finance, he's partnering with a Ponzi scheme. That's not a good start. Okay. That is not good. Now, if we go here, okay. Actually, yeah, let's go and have a look at this one. This is Fathom Finance. Okay. So they partnered with Fathom Finance. This is kind of sort of first one they sort of one of the first projects they went with. So just this is Sir Jay, who's the CEO of Fathom Finance. Let's hear what he's got to say. And this is a long video that he had, an hour. So I'm just taking a little snippet. He didn't have good words to say about Lou from Fathom Finance at all.
So this was where the whole, when we during our AMAs on YouTube, where we kept saying we had a bot, right? So a bot that's basically just as good as the OPT bot. They built it for me, runs on Docker. Like, okay, so we're excited. All right, good, bot. So we want to know what kind it was. Our developer, whatever, do everything basically. So at this point, he didn't even have the info for it. And so we're like, okay, well, are you sure this is a good bot? Like, can we share this information? And he said, yeah, sure. Let them know you have a bot, but do not say it came from us. So today on transparency and truth seekers, this is what you get. Transparent for everybody else, but not for them, apparently. And then again, now.
So there you go. Being economical with the truth, okay? He doesn't want to divulge that they've given Fathom Finance a bot that they can use, all right? I actually did a review of Fathom Finance, so you can find that on the site. I wasn't impressed with them, to be honest with you, but I guess it was made worse by Lou. Okay, that seems to have now come across. So it feels like that Lou did not help Fathom Finance. Okay, and these guys from Fathom Finance paid them quite a lot of money to help market it and things like that. And this hour-long video basically says that they wish they'd never met the guy. All right. So Lou did not help Fathom Finance one little bit. All right. So another thing that they created was this thing called a wallet watcher. All right, and if you go to the site, thetruth.io, you can have a look and you'll see that these things just stop on the February the 25th. Okay, so they're no longer watching these wallets. They've got up to February 25th and all of them have basically stopped. So that's another little project that just hasn't worked. So we've covered Wallet Watcher. We've had a look at Fathom Finance. Up here now, these two videos here are all about Aviate Finance. And if we have a look at Aviate Finance, let's just quickly play this from Lou.
Project lead actually released the trading logs. And what we can see is these bots are trading amazingly at 1% or more a day. That is insane. The tokenomics, however, are my favorite part of this project because it's hedged in a sense against its.
So there you go. He's saying that these are making 1% a day. But if you go into the Discord in Aviate, all right, which I have done, the past 3 weeks, they've made 1.3% in 3 weeks. So that is not 1% a day. That's far from it. It's not even 30% a month or whatever he's saying. So it's miles off. Okay. So if you bought these Aviate tokens on the back of 1% a day, which is clearly preposterous, all right. So he's over marketing these things and under delivering again. But you know, this is what he's saying he can do. All right. So you have to kind of, if you're an investor, you know, you go on what he's saying. You know, he's saying this, he's promising, I wouldn't say he's promising this, but he's saying that these bots do this. So let's say they've made 1% a day. You're going to expect that they make, I don't know, 0.3% a day, aren't you? Or something like that at least. So in 3 weeks' time, you would have got about 7% at least, even though you're expecting to get 21%. And yet the actual returns in 3 weeks are only about 1.2 or 1.3%. You'd be pretty peeved, I think. You know, these bots are sort of tested and ready to go, you know, oven ready, as Boris Johnson might have said. Okay, these are ready to go. This Lou guy is basically over-promising and under-delivering all the time. Would you trust this Lou guy, especially that facial expression? Would you trust him with one of your projects? Would you trust him with a multi-million-dollar project? I personally wouldn't. Another one, another project was this command swap where he's supposed to get. So this is basically a DEX where you can swap tokens and stuff. And there's supposed to be about 25 different projects, tokens. And if you have a look here, there's not 25, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of those is a joke one, your bonks one. So there's 9. But, you know, let's take off BNB and BUSD. You know, there's Magic, Endgame, Accumulator, and Fathom. So there's only about 5, all right? When Sir Jay was saying that he was going to have about 25 by the end of February. Well, we're in May, and we've only got about 5. So again, completely overpromised and under-delivered. Okay, so let's have a look at Famco. Let's just play you this bit. Now, if you've been watching Ponzi Patrol, you'll have seen this little clip before, and if you've watched the AMA with James Pelton, you'll have seen this.
And it's real. That's what we need in this space. It seems silly that we have to say that, but we do in this space because there's so much that's not real. Can I ask, how did you guys get connected? How did you guys get in touch with each other?
I've known Patricio around for a while, you know, just from his businesses that have been around in Argentina, and we kind of known of each other for a while, and he knew.
So he's known him for a while just from his businesses. Wow. The cousins. Okay, this is what he's saying later. The cousins, Lou Cuello, Patricio Cuello. Okay, they share the same surname. They're cousins. Imagine saying that, all right? You know, this guy is running a company called Truth Seekers, and yet here, he's being economical with the truth. All right. Why don't you just say the cousins? It's just ridiculous. How can you trust this guy? Earn 18% a month, okay, in Bitcoin forever. Well, just looking at that title, okay, that's a complete lie, because Bitcoin, you can only mine it for so long before it runs out. Okay, you'll have mined it all. I think it's 2140, or I can't remember the date. All right, it's miles off. All right, well, that isn't forever. Okay, now let's have a look at the truth token. Where are we at with the truth token? So we kicked off the truth token in, let's say, when's that date? March, sometime in March, 23rd, 22nd of March, 2023. It started off at 0.19 and it's now at 0.11. Okay, so now a lot of tokens from March have actually gone up in value. If we have a look at Bitcoin, so the past few months, so we're in May now, May, April, March. So this is kind of March. So we've gone from here to here. Bitcoin's gone up in value by about, they say 10% or something like that. Let's call it 5%. Okay, let's be safe and call it 5%. Well, the truth token has gone down. Okay, it's gone down 39%. In the same amount of time, Bitcoin's gone up 5%. It doesn't exactly fill you with glee. Okay, so that is Lou from Truth Seekers, and pretty much every single project that he's involved with seems to turn to shit. Okay, I can't imagine that Famco is going to be any different. You know, I hope for all you investors out there who bought these NFTs that this is the one. Okay, this is the project that lights up. All right, but I can't see it with so many red flags to this Famco and so many lies that he's told. Like things like owning the building, they said, when they don't. Okay, now I can understand why they wouldn't own the building. Okay, it wouldn't make any sense. But why not just tell the truth from the get-go? Why not say we've got a building that we think's right. We're waiting to get the NFT money to lease the building and do it properly. Okay, why don't they say that? All right, they don't say truthful things. And this is Truth Seekers. This is Lou from Truth Seekers. It's the exact opposite of what you'd expect to happen. So there you go. Lou from Truth Seekers, someone who over promises and under delivers.